guys, I did it. I went and signed up for a Super Formula League. It is the first league that I have entered on iRacing in quite some time. I've been loving this car so much that when I saw that AOR, Apex Online Racing, the OGs of league racing, put up a Super Formula League, or they were hosting one, I jumped at the opportunity and was one of the first sign-ups. So yes, we have 10 weeks of league racing ahead of us, but it's going to take us up to the end of this last season in the iRacing calendar. And well, the calendar follows the iRacing season as well. So to keep things nice and consistent for us, and makes it easier for us to practice as well. So the format, well, there are a couple of different races that are on offer for us. Firstly, we'll have an alternating format throughout the 10-week calendar. Firstly, we are going to have a sprint race which has a one-shot qualifying, one lap that is, with a 20-minute sprint race. We then have a feature race following that with a 10-minute qualifying which is 3 laps and a 40-minute feature race. This 40-minute feature race features a mandatory pit stop for tyres just like they do in Super Formula in real life, and it also has one fast repair. Of course, the guys at AOR are nice and they want us to all enjoy this experience and give us the most opportunity to make it to the end of the race. So I like the idea of a fast repair. On the alternating tracks, we will have what is just one main feature race. This will be a 50-minute race with a 3-lap qualifying, similar to how the feature race is in the other format, but of course it will have a mandatory pit stop as well and a fast repair with a slightly longer runtime. The points for these races are as follows. In the sprint race, there is a reduction in the amount of points that you win. Down to 16th position, you can gain points with a bonus point for pole position and for the fastest lap. In the feature and main races, the top 25 cars will be able to gain a point, and well, there is also a 1 bonus point for pole position and a fastest lap. But as you can see there, the feature and the main races have quite a considerable amount of more points on offer than that of the sprint. The race calendar runs in conjunction with the current Super Formula iRacing season. So we start at Okayama for the first round, then we head to Spa, followed by Motegi, Aragon, Suzuka, Silverstone, Zandvoort, Road America, Nürburgring, and finishing the season off with the Barcelona de Catalunya historic layout. So I've got my setups, I've done my practice, let's head into it. Let's go do that one-shot qualifying at Okayama for the first round of the AOR Super Formula Racing League. So here we are, guys, for this one-shot qualifying for the first race of the season, the sprint race at Okayama, as we head through this last corner to start this qualifying lap. It is full throttle all the way down to the first corner, and we are keeping an eye out for the blue cone on your right-hand side as we break down into third gear, hitting the apex, keeping it tight as we want to open up this left-hander, keep the car over to the right-hand side, just a lift, no need to brake, allow the car to get through there nice and easy, back on throttle as we head down to the long hairpin, braking just before the 50, get the car into the apex, down into third, quickly back on the throttle, a little bit slow on the application of the throttle there. We lost a little bit of time, not as optimal as we would like as we head down this back straight. Now keeping an eye on the marshal's post on your left hand side, down into second, careful not to lock up the front right as the camber in the track changes, quickly into third gear, kiss the apex again, being careful of the curb on the right hand side. Very easy to spin it and drop a wheel. Then we come into the tricky technical last sector, keeping it tight to the apex, careful not to spin up those rear tyres on the throttle application. Nice and easy, and then full throttle as we get the car straight. Slight lift through the penultimate corner, down into third, patient on the exit. We have the grip, down full throttle, and it is all the way to the finish line. Where can we put it? We're on provisional pole. Okay. There we go. Just out-qualified by a couple of thousandths by Rene, who's a 6.5k driver. We'll take that, guys. We'll take that. So P2 it is. Let's see if we can now convert this into a minimum podium.
P2, 20 minutes. Concentrate, be ready. Go, go, go.
Not my usual. Not my usual good start. Good first lap. Clean. Second to last corner is a bit troubling. Sorry, third to last corner.
The leader's just done a 113.3. P2. The gap behind is now 1.6. The gap in front is now 1.7 seconds. The leader has just done a 113.1. That's your quickest lap in this session.
So after navigating the majority of the race pretty comfortably, as we head into the final stages of this race, Stefan in P3 has decided to use his push to bars and really close that gap.
112.8. Lap times are pretty consistent.
In the wrong gear there.
5 minutes to go. This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together.
12.799 from him last time around, so maybe he's using push to pass, we'll see. I mean, generally speaking, that's kind of what I should be doing, but... Problem is, as soon as he gets into that 1 second range, he's suffering from the dirty air, which is helping us.
You've just done a 113.3.
.15, 16, 17 pretty much, isn't it? Focus. Focus, Scott, focus. I need to push the pass on in a second. Oh, he's had a wobble. He's gone off. He's spun.
I think P3's gone off it.
I think he held it. Come on.
The gap in front has increased to 7.5. That lap was a 113.6.
Told you, the dirty air is so... Dirty air is so tricky to handle in this car. Slow corner like that, just lost downforce. So with that pressure relieved, the only job left to do was just to bring it home.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Come on!
Well done, decent drive.
Come on, P2 in our first race of the season. Get in there. Didn't have to do too much, to be honest. Just had to keep it steady. Bit slow off the mark. Cheers, guys. It's a nice way to start the season. Although my race went well, unfortunately, there was a big crash on the first lap of the season. When's the next session start? No! No way. Oh, there's absolutely nothing you can do there. Oh, there's absolutely nothing you can do. Now on to the feature race, where we have a 3-lap qualifying session this time around compared to one in the sprint. We have a 40-minute race session with a mandatory pit stop, which requires a mandatory tyre change, and we also get one fast repair to use as well. Let's see how we can get on. Best like that.
position. You've only got enough fuel for this lap. That's your best lap in this session.
P5. Ah, lost a bit of time there. P6 now. I lost a lot of time for the first sector. So we finished P8 in the end of qualifying. Quite a bit of work to do, but let's see if we can round off a good start to the season in this 40-minute feature race.
Celsius, 40 minutes. Get ready. Floor it.
Terrible start. Someone spun.
Car left. Incident in first corner. Clear left. On your left. Clear left. Left side. Still there. Clear left. Right side. Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear right. Good start, mate. Car right. Clear right. Left side. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Car left. Clear left. Car right. He's still there. He's still there. Right side's clear. P6 on your right. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right. Car right. Right side's clear. Car right. Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. He's still there.
Caught out here a lot.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Oh, big crash behind. So after a good initial start up to P5, we lost 3 positions on the next lap in quick succession. Just put completely out of position and not able to fight those cars coming up my inside in quick succession. I got damage or something. Feel like I'm going to have to come in and pit. It was only a couple of laps after, though, that I started to struggle with the car, and something just didn't feel right. I wonder if I picked up some damage from somewhere. 0x or something, because I don't feel like I should be at this pace.
The pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. You got loads of fuel.
Yeah, fast repairs on, yeah. I've just got a sneaky feeling I've picked up a bit of rear wing damage because the car feels very loose. I didn't feel like this in practice.
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors. B14.
Actually, it's now telling me my fast repair wasn't used. I did use it. I swear I used it. I had it ticked. Oh, well. Unless that's another bug. I swear I used it. But the fast repair wasn't used, which indicates we didn't have any damage. Really bizarre, as it's driving like I've got a damaged car. And in the midst of this, I came behind a car who hadn't pitted yet and struggled to get by. Mate, how has he pulled away from me there? Something just isn't adding up with this car. How has a fast repair not been taken? Or maybe it wasn't selected, and I have still got damage. Or I've got damage that the fast repair doesn't fix. I don't know. I mean, he was pulling away from me with push to pass on.
That lap time was 1:14.8.
It is, yeah. But in practice, I was fine. Like, in practice, I was absolutely fine, Tom. I could get into the 113s easy, and I'm struggling.
There's an incident in Hyper. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
3B. Finally. So Philip dived into the pits for his mandatory pit stop, which gave me a bit of fresh air. But my struggles continued throughout this race, and we came under constant attack. It's all about just clawing a result, really, from this. Still for you guys to pit ahead.
That's 20 minutes to go. You're halfway home. Your fuel is fine.
Don't be a dick,
Car
Liam.
right.
Don't be a
Right
dick.
side's clear. Tenth position. The leader's just done it, 112.7. On your right. Still there. Right side's clear.
I shouldn't be needing to shift down into third there. Like, that's not a third gear corner.
One more lap to go. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Come on, half a lap.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. Incident in Hobbs. There's an incident in Mike Knight corner. Incident in last corner. The guy in front has just done at 112.3.
Jesus Christ, man. That was a struggle.
There's an incident in first corner. We think P6 has binned it in.
That was
Williams.
a struggle, guys.
P9. There we go.
P9.
It's over. Bring it back round.
One position lost in the grand scheme of things, but top 10, P2 and a top 10. That's not bad in the grand scheme of things, but something fundamentally wrong there with either the setup or damage or something. I'm intrigued to see. Absolutely fine there. I don't know, man. I don't know. Something fundamentally wrong with the setup then. I just don't get it. Car looks fine. 700. Something's happened when I've saved the setup, so I do apologise. The flap angle is 25 when it's 26 on the sprint. And then the third spring rate is 600. Yeah, it's a bit different. What have I done there? I thought all I did was use the same setup. Oh, God. I can only apologise. That's why it felt so different. It was just a wank setup. I knew it. Because I don't know what setup that is. Oh, guys. I knew something wasn't right. I knew it. It was the setup all along. But I totally understand why I thought it was a damaged car, because it really drove like it had aero damage of some sort. The understeer was unreal in the feature race, and just having to shift down an extra gear and it feeling really loose for the middle sector. Oh, it was just horrible. It was a horrible 40 minutes, to be honest. And while we made the good start, obviously we went backwards very quickly. And even if I was able to hold on to that P5, I wouldn't have held on to it for very long. But saying that though, a good start to the season. I'll take that. I'm a bit disappointed, of course, because with the right setup, I think I could have got a top 5 in the feature race where there's more points on offer. While we did get that podium position in the sprints don't offer as many points. So we are currently P5 in the standings, as you can see on your screen right now. Of course, Rene, he's definitely going to be the man to beat this season in the AOR League, because, well, 6.5k I rating, 2 wins in Okayama. Of course, I'm sure there's some tracks that he won't be as dominant at, but yes, it was a very dominant display from him. Max, Luca and Lars both did better than me all of them did better than me in the feature race where more points are on offer. And yes, obviously that P9, I suffered there a bit, hence why I am down in 5th place. But P5 after the first round is a great result in my opinion. You never really know in these AOR leagues what the pace is going to be like of the field, and I'm sure there's some quick guys as well who are further down that table at the moment who are unable to get some points on the board with just DNFs. As you can see there are a couple. So yes, onwards and upwards. Round 2 is at Spa, a track that I do like, and I generally seem to be quite quick round, so I have higher expectations of myself at Spa than I did at Okayama. I will be streaming it live here on the channel every Friday. We have 9 weeks remaining of this league. Of course, not every score counts, but I'm going to try and make every single one of them. Be great if you can come along and support me. Likewise, I'll be doing these follow-up videos as well of those races. So yeah, I hope to see you guys in the stream or in the comments below. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button, turn those notifications on, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye.